This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, where we analyze politics and governance issues. We focus on national, local, and international news. We examine the political way of our people, social and economic. Nyarieko TV Talk Show, the house of ideas.
Good morning, viewers. This is Machuka Nyarieko TV Talk Show, a house of ideas. This morning, I'll focus on the National Assembly, and to be more specific, the events that are said to be awaiting the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Gachagua. That is the impeachment. And my simple question today is the National Assembly moving away from the House of Records to the House of Mob Justice? Just stay tuned so as to get into details as to why the House of Records is changing to be the House of Mob Justice. And if you are watching this channel for the first time, kindly subscribe so that whenever we produce another video, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to our subscribers, thank you for your continued support. Back to our discussion. In a few years that have passed, Parliament has been making rules that are unpopular to the society, such that one may think that the members of Parliament have no independent mandate, whereas they have been elected to the National Assembly by the sovereign people, or their powers are drawn from the people's sovereignty. And why is it that people are making unpopular laws which to some extent have been discarded by Parliament? Like from the time when it came to implementation of the new constitution, Parliament has been making laws which don't align with the constitution, and in most cases have been declared null and void. Like now the CDF laws, whereas members of Parliament are expected to give an oversight to the executive, they also want to also control the CDF kitty. How will someone having funds to oversight or to control be also able to oversight another person who has funds to manage? Initially, the other executive arm of the judiciary had been rotten. That is the judiciary. That is the time before Mwai Kibaki took power, because it performed functions said to be the executive. It executed the executive's functions. But when Mwai Kibaki came into power in the year 2002, there were major reforms in the judiciary which slowly started transforming the transformation of judiciary to something better that we have today. Did the legislature run from that? Because the legislature is backsliding each day. It is moving away from the people, moving away from light to darkness each day. Actually, if it continues in the manner that it is doing things, in a few years to come, even people will not participate in that electoral process, because the members of parliament are just turning to be cheap products. There have been allegations of bribery in parliament, of late or the latest being an accusation by one of the top officials that members of parliament have been given 5 million each in order to impeach the deputy president. Have members of parliament learn sort of the projects that they can legislate for the executive to do, such that they are put forward the impeachment of the deputy president? Have members of parliament lost their focus on a legislative and oversight and approval of expenditure by the so-called house, as members or as members of parliament lost the trust in themselves in doing an oversight? Have they turned into corrupt idols in the house of records, making it house of mob justice, whereby they can be bribed in order to make some important decisions? Where does the issue of checks and balances come in? As parliament become a branch or an extended office of the other institutions, could be the state or the judiciary, is the speaker and his deputy speaker independent, neutral? Are they good referees? Why is it that the judiciary members don't accompany the president or the deputy president everywhere he goes? And why is it that the members of parliament are fighting on accompanying the president and his deputy president, whereas we know that the executive and the legislature are independent bodies? Is it time that the members of legislature should control themselves, should keep some quite of distance from the executive, so that the aspect of separation of powers can be seen? How can you move from morning to evening with a person whom you are supposed to oversight and expect that you will do any meaningful work in oversight. Members of parliament are fighting day and night in order to see who is closer to the president or the deputy president. Is that in order? Why are they not fighting with each other to ensure that they work closely with the speaker and the deputy speaker in order to make laws that are good for the people of Kenya? Machuka Nyarieko TV talk show, the house of ideas. Kindly you can continue subscribing, watching, liking, giving your comments on the comments section and sharing. Thank you and have a pleasant day.